People do say I'm cocky. Some say I need a good whooping. Some say I talk too much. But anything that I say, I'm willing to back up.
Yep, we back up in this PCKAP up in the war room. Y'all know how we get down. Today, you know what I'm saying, we ain't even gonna put no label or no topic on this one. We just gonna speak on it, you hear me? And we gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get this awareness out as far as, everybody feeling that they can trust the government. And, I got some facts, and I'm sure you can get the same facts that I got from the same place, you know what I'm saying, the wide world web. And, I was just doing some research on this experiment they had up in Macon, Georgia. I think this was back in 1932, and they were experimenting on black men in Georgia. And, I don't know if they had a name for it or whatever, but, the Tuskegee Airmen were victims of this experiment where they were using black men to test syphilis samples on black men in Macon, Georgia. And this shit's crazy, man. But if you still feel that, your government is for you, man, take note on this one, y'all.
So were they specifically coming after just black men, or was it just black people in general?
It was directly engineered for black men, and for black men in rural areas, and they nothing but predominantly black people in rural areas. Right. And it's crazy, right? Let me tell you what's crazy. Okay, this program, which United States medical field, or the so-called public health associates of the United States, orchestrated this project, and it was only intended. Trip off of this though. This program was only intended to last for 9 months. Guess how long it lasted? 40 fucking years, bro. 40 years. How can 9 months and 40? There is not even a partial gap in between that. So you can't tell me that, there has not been no type of, there was no regard for black lives back then. You know what I mean?
But I don't understand why people don't even speak on this topic, though.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe fear of backlash, or people not believing it, or man, my government wouldn't do that to me. Well, I'd be damned.
Yeah, we docile, man. We just accept everything they throw in our face, man. And I applaud you, bro, for doing the research on it. I heard about that topic, but I have a busy life, so I'm trying to get into things and understand my history and stuff. It's kind of hard a little bit, but I'm glad you brought this to the table tonight, man, because we need this and we need to hear this.
Okay. But on top of that, bro, this shit funny, man. This shit funny as hell.
Go ahead.
It was 600 black men was put in this program. 600 black men. 300 and 399 of them already had syphilis, and 201 of them did not have syphilis. At the end of the project, everybody had syphilis. Some of them died from syphilis. Some of them was given placebos to make them think that they were getting a cure. Some people, like the 201 that didn't have syphilis, they were actually given syphilis to see how their body responded to it. That was part of the program.
So we were basically just like test dummies, man.
Yeah. That's all, bro. That's all we were was test dummies, man. And the shit is sad, man. And I mean, trip off of this. So let me put a little bit of history behind this disease of syphilis.
Okay.
The first known man to contract syphilis was in 1497, and everybody don't get scared or spooked, but y'all probably know the name. It's Caesar Borgia. Caesar Borgia, or Borgia, Borgia. But if anybody know that name,
Was he black?
nah, he was white.
Okay.
But everybody knows him. They just don't know him. They've seen his pictures everywhere in every church, in everybody grandmama house. You know the thumbnail for Jesus, the white man.
Yeah.
That's
him?
that's Caesar Borgia,
Oh, okay.
and he was the first person to contract syphilis. And it's crazy because syphilis is like a freaking acidic disease that eats at your body, man. It's like back in before Christ days, people was getting this thing that they thought was leprosy, but I think that was syphilis, because syphilis acts just like leprosy.
Don't it attack your brain too? Like if it sits in you too long?
Oh yeah, it attacks all your organs.
Yeah.
It attacks all your organs.
There
Yep.
was a female that died from that. Was she a singer? I can't. That's why I should have did my homework.
Who was
It
that?
was some female that died. Like she died from syphilis. It actually took over her. I gotta look that up, man. I don't know her name, man. Hold on.
I ain't hip on that. Is she was a black singer or a white singer?
She's a black singer.
A black
She died
singer.
from syphilis.
Yeah, man.
The causes of it. She just didn't, get no treatment or whatever, and she died from it. Let me see if I can pull it up, though. But we can keep going, though.
Yeah, I well, if you say the name, some flashes will probably come, but I don't nothing come to mind off the top of my head. But yeah, man, this it's crazy. I'm trying to figure out how can a 9-month study get stretched out for 40 years, and within those 40 years, they were trying every other drug under the sun to test on these black subjects, black men. You know what I'm saying? It was this one, I can't think of the name, but this one, basically, it was like a freaking poison. They said it would cure the syphilis, but you will actually lose your arms or legs. I can't think of the name of it, man, but it acted like arsenic. It eats at your limbs, and where you gonna have to get a damn you gonna have to get what they call that, man, where they cut your shit off.
Talking about limb or
When they cut your limbs off, you get amputated.
amputated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my wife in the background throwing them hints for me. Right on, baby.
We did that. I was lost. I was like, "What you talking about, limbs?"
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, man, it's crazy, man. But look, trip off of this, right? This study started in 1932 and lasted all the way up until 1972. From 1932 to 72, 40 straight years. And I'm gonna go ahead and break something else down for y'all what happened in between those 40 years. But in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna get back with y'all in a second. All right? One. Yeah, we back up in this piece. You know what I'm talking about? War room in effect. Let go. I want to go ahead and pick up where we left off. That's my chair if y'all want to know what that squeaking is. Anyway, bro be blasting me about my chair, man. I'm going to get another chair, man. Don't worry about it. But back to the subject, you know what I'm saying? What I was telling y'all before the break was, this this trial, this 9-month trial that lasted for 40 years, it trip off of this. In 1932, they started this trial. Follow the pattern, follow the timeline. In 1932, they started the trial. In 1972, they ended the trial. And the only reason why they ended the trial is because they got exposed. But in between those years, they had a cure for syphilis. And it was something simple, penicillin. And guess when penicillin was put into effect? 1943. So 30 years. 30 years they had a cure for it. But they still kept experimenting. But your government is for you though, right? Come on.
The crazy part about it is too, and it makes sense. The crazy part about it is how you attack people is you go after the men.
Yep.
So that's they directed that towards.
Uh-huh.
Because they know you gotta cut the head to the body off first.
Yeah. Got it, you know what I'm saying? You cut the head off, you know what I'm saying? The body can't live.
Yeah.
So, you know, they go straight for the heart, you hear me?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm saying there's more than just this, you know, Tuskegee Airmen conspiracy. You know, there's like hundreds of perpetuated attacks against, you know what I'm saying, black men, black women, black families. You know, let's go try to figure some of them out. Like, you got the Tuskegee Airmen in 1932, and some a little bit more recent in 2013. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that this just happened in one prison, but in 1932, they fucking sterilizing females in prison without their knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They were putting stuff in their food to where they won't be able to reproduce anymore. And let's go even further in more recent years. You know, I believe this is considered a perpetuated attack against black men. Some might, not black men, against black families. Some might disagree, some might agree, some might just say, hey, whatever. But I believe that Flint, Michigan water problem was perpetuated against black people. Okay, why? I'm going to tell you why. In Flint, Michigan, 54% in Flint, Michigan are black. The rest are white and other. But the majority of them is black. So, come on, man. You can't tell me there ain't no perpetuated attack against no black families, black men, and black women.
Oh, yeah. They trying to destroy it. I don't know if it's still going on now, but I do believe back in the day, they were trying to destroy us, man. Like,
come on, man. Why not? Why not? They want to replace us so they could, listen, bro. They are mimicking, they slowly, you know what I'm saying, taking everything that we fucking started and trying to take over it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. White people started folk music. They heard jazz. They start stealing jazz music and turn that into rock. Now you got, look at rap now. Need I say more?
Yeah, they buying that, man. White dudes, the white kids, man, they buying rap.
I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, what's up with it, Neek? My dude. That's my nephew right there, y'all. Say what's up. Go ahead and speak to the camera, Neek.
Say hi, y'all. Say hi, y'all. Say it louder than that. Your voice deeper than that. Say hi.
Hi.
There you go. That's my little nephew, y'all. Show love. But yeah, this is real, man. And I remember, I know this was in the 90s, right? Where it was something going on with the schools, black men, black kids, and lead poisoning.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember that back in the 90s they had like it was an epidemic in school, like they was putting something in the kids' food or something.
I think it was in the pipes in the water in schools.
In St. Louis, I'm talking about.
Yeah, in St. Louis. Yeah. Okay, I get you some. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I think it was with the pipes.
Yeah, yeah, man.
I get you
So
some.
I'm saying, man, respect yourself first, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be quick to go fight for this country and defend your government or whatever, cause everybody you think for you ain't for you, man.
Yeah, we need to stop putting trust in them, man.
Amen, bro.
Man, we need to start just doing us, man. That's why I'm with the notion of white people don't like us, man. That's fine. Fuck y'all.
I'm saying,
We gonna be over here.
hey,
I ain't chasing you. I don't chase no females, and I ain't chasing no white people, man.
you know what, bro? Man, what's the name of that movie you told me and Leslie about? Fences.
Oh,
Fences.
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like Denzel Washington told his son, man, hey, I'm not put on this earth to like you. You ain't put on this earth to like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we gonna respect each other and do what we need to do while we here. You know what I mean? And stay out of my way, I'll stay out of your way.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
Yep.
It's that simple, man. Straight up. But yeah, man, we getting too deep into this one. I think we went past our time again. So let's go ahead and break this joint. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a break. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and let that fester in your mind what we just spoke on, y'all. In the meantime, in between time, we gonna close this in a minute. One.
We back, y'all. Welcome back to the War Room. And the topic what we were talking about was the Tuskegee Airmen. And
the perpetuated attacks against black men and women.
Exactly. And I'm glad my bro brought that to the table because we need to hear this. Like, I don't know if you all do your homework and really understand what's going on with us and the different devices that the government might do to you, you know. But we need to wake up, man. And we
I'm
need
saying,
to
when you say different devices, what do you mean different devices that the government use against us?
talking about the media, social media,
Okay.
TV, you know,
Okay.
everything, you know, like us smoking, man. That's a device against us to kill us.
Yep.
You gotta start thinking, man, and you know, and stop feeding into this different things that they put into us, man.
Right. Hey, bro, do you believe that all of these devices that we just spoke on and the devices that you just named, do you believe that those are being used by a higher authority to control the population?
Yeah. What about you?
Oh man, I know for certain that those are a few of the many devices being used to control the population. For what? I'm not 100% certain, but I do have a good idea of why. You know what I'm saying? Population control, as far as, you know, let me lay it down with an example. Back in the days in China, you can only have 2 children. If you had more than 2, is it a boy and a girl, or was it? I know you couldn't have 2 girls.
I think it's still like that now in China, ain't it?
Is it still like that?
I think so.
Okay, well,
yeah.
it's all about population control, man. I'm like, okay, if there is, let me break it down in a simpler form. If you only have 100 loaves of bread and 500 people to feed, we got a conflict there, right? So what do? You kill off some to feed. You kill off a few to feed the majority.
Yeah, and it always, to me, it's always about money, man.
Yeah,
it always leads back to money.
Preserving what the government has.
Yeah.
They want to preserve what they have and get more of whatever they need. Resources. It's all about getting your resources. And you know what, though? A dollar bill is nothing. Especially a U.S. dollar bill is nothing. Man, you can freaking... Matter of fact, a dollar bill ain't nothing but a piece of paper that says, I owe you.
And it's not even, bro, it's not even worth like, the dollar bill is so low that it costs more to print it than what it's worth.
You hear me? So every time a sheet is being printed, we get deeper in debt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, cause if they pay $1,000 to print $500 worth of dollar bill, shit, you $500 in the hole already.
Yep.
Straight up. That's crazy though, man. But we don't want to stretch this out too much longer, man. But I just want to speak on, you know what I'm saying. We've already given you the solution to these issues, you know what I'm saying. If y'all didn't catch it, we're gonna try to reiterate. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to get back to us. Self-preservation, not just on no selfish preservation, self-preservation. You and I are the same. We are one. So let's try to preserve our people. You know what I mean? Let's not be so quick to trust everybody and everything and get off of want to be with the Joneses, do what the Joneses do. And, you know, and the first step is say fuck love and hip hop and empire. How about that?
Yeah, kill that first, man.
You know what I'm saying? Small steps.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. Spend that hour with your family.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, bro. You already know that.
Yeah, already, bro. That's how we get out, man. But we've concluded this session of YBU in the War Room. In the meantime, in between time, y'all keep it pimping. Bro, you got anything to add before we shut him down?
If you don't like it, fuck you.
You heard me? Oh, yeah. Go ahead and look for that FUMT2. It's coming. One, y'all.
One.
People do say I'm cocky. Some say I need a good whooping. Some say I talk too much. But anything that I say, I'm willing to back up.